remember in Rome, the locals would take me driving near Essa. Had their usual car accidents. We went swimming nearby. Italian girls ended up in the swimming pool, but not me. Because the guys were like, I'm bringing down my fingers on that one, You want to jump in the swimming pool with that little thingy after the Hague? As much attempting doing the Elena Muhina space tech and have your head smashed on the coastlines, the flowered girl, literally pulverized. Bring back Disneyland and still have issues with her because you are a genius in science. But then send your cycles. Ma vattene a fanculo struz. We're doing the partisans and everybody else that's out there that's adopted me by now with his ass wiped to the one in Disney Mall. Got culo da fuori by now. Should be ashamed of yourself. Take your PhD up your ass, cheap ass pie. Damnation. Considering that I'm not exactly myself anymore, I'm another format. Well, by now, considering it's really Babashina. That's not even mentioning the variants. The capital cities are capital cities. You have to do geography. There's pioneer camps beyond the capital cities. That's the variant. Pioneers at very, very, very young ages. To mention day one's jobs. Work. Helicopters in Africa, Asia, South America, dropping aid, all over. They've been to Iraq only twice, motherfucking piece of shit, for instance. But I remember everything around the capital cities. I'm 51 years old. So 11 years out of prison, I'm doing the Crawley's elite reporting. Thank you. In other words, if somebody ever gives you a name, Fresno's intelligence, all the flyings on the planet beyond the library and all the running above, behind, still beyond the library, and then you can land after a smashing head on the coastlines on the roof of the library as Disneyland. That's their retirement. Thank you. In other words, by now, we're trying to stay in Rome for retirements. So the girl was good in sciences or something. They say she still is. I don't know how. But call that an accident on the good sides. And therefore, when you send your psychos to this particular club, we have not only 250 Dr. Barretts as extras, pulling you shadden for a junior fucking psychopathic cheerleading piece of shit, collective retards. Why don't you do that shit on the coastlines yourself, genius, to reopen it? There was once a ship that became a banana boat with a pin-up girl. After the Hague on the coastlines, not that they said that they were such advanced sciences that even after smashed in half on the coastlines in another continental shelf, they were able, the entire ship and others, scientists, family, academicians, to recreate blues while it ain't the same girl. Otherwise, the ship crashed with her. It's just, wasn't that old news on the news going with the wind? If something like that crashes, it leaves void, in science. You can always bring back a pin-up girl. After the smash net, it wasn't like that people were tuned. They don't know how advanced to it. No, really. What did you lose on the coastlines? Well, thanks for the psycho jokers, cheerleaders, extras. This little Disney. To the Hague. That's this. Intelligence Delph brings back a pin-up girl. You'll better search. Something smells. You know what I'm saying? And that's not even mentioning Fresno for the retirement of the band. So by now, with all those runnings on the hills, and a crash on the roof of that library where I just like a plummet time, and oh man, and flyings on the mountains beyond the hills, because there's the roof, there's the hills, there's the mountains, but we're near the library. Defending the parents, Natalie Direct and Laura Quintus, both because, you see, humanitarian jobs and pioneer camps beyond the capital cities is not cash. Neither is that science. You have it, And because that seems to have been gone with the wind on your coastlines, and you still have issues with this one, this is up here, Tanto the partisans and the others have dropped to the massimo by now. Think of insects, man. There's pink and there's blues. Now they made the blues is you'd have to ask the professionals for that, because after Smashed and Head on the Ghost Nights, other than Limits, where's my glasses? Oh yeah. In other words, I'm not going to boast, but I am going to say you are not the best scientists in the world, Joanne. And that girl had the real shit, literally, on the coastlines long ago. And after that accident on the coastlines, they just accident. In other words, that's what they call the proverbial void of sciences. You will cry for dark mission. Dark mission. That's what he does to science is a fucking dark mission. And what financial cheap-ass Jewish bags? I ain't Jewish. I saw Sarana. I had my head smashed in on the coastlines, and I got relics, pink and blues. I ain't Jewish. Check out your history books, 221. That's all news on the news, sir. The news. The literally hade de med varit och landa. The Delps. That's all news on the news, gone with the wind. You have pretenses. That's why there's a Scotland film and Radio Global by now, because you're not using your brains, you're using your assholes. Literally. You haven't sent your friends cycle. Vad fan vad piace. Dei partigiani and everybody else, che ci vuoi mettere pure comunisti. C'è fascista Bruno, c'è well last. That's already there. That last Bruno on the coastline. Bruno! Yes, man. I think I had. Vabbè, blues ovviamente is not the original. No, signor sai, after Smashed Head on the Ghost Nights with those guys, stiamo pensando mo al Manhattan Project of the 21st century, così quello perché. Yeah. Thanks for Nicht for the cycles. Kid baby HDs, US. 250 Dr. Virus around the capital cities, including Berlin, will not explain your cheerleading fucking fire-ass cats. Arrivederci, sayonara, US. Oh, and give them the headache. The Havana 696969 is the most practical, whether it's the T-shirts or the license plates all over the capital city since I was 5 years old. You know, the place in the desert where nothing ever happened. Famous, super duper beyond Fresno famous. Their intelligence over that for the Barrett's retirements. Oh, and remember, little face, little smiling. Oh, this one make it look all wrong, huh?